I'm really happy to be here with all of you tonight. And I just wanted to share with all of you, I think all of you can see on the screen, there is a piece of artwork. So this is actually my mother-in-law who is a great inspiration to me in terms of meditation practice, mindfulness. She has a PhD in psychology and has studied mindfulness, Buddhist practices, and teaches meditation. So she has been doing this for over 40 years, maybe longer. She became a psychologist and then started mindfulness and meditation and Buddhist sort of research and teaching when she was 40 years old, and she's now just turned 90, so 50 years. And she also creates art and art based on meditation. And so this is one of her pieces, and it is a quote from a family friend who has since passed away. But I find it really profound. And I was actually just the other night, as I was trying to fall asleep and sort of thinking and having, the wheels spinning in your head about, oh, should have done this today, should have done that today. And this piece all of a sudden just popped into my mind and reminded me like, oh yeah, this is all I need to think about. So this has been sort of my mantra this week, even though I have stuff to do and work to do, and I'm here with you all. I think it's something that can kind of bring you back to the breath, but it is really profound to me. Just to repeat this to myself, like my next breath is my only destiny. This is the only thing I really have to think about in this moment. I will love it when it comes. And let's see. Thank you. Yeah. So my next breath is my only destiny, and I will love it when it comes. So not only is this all your body needs to do and all you really need to let your body do, but to welcome it with loving kindness and enjoy it when it happens. So today we're going to keep that in mind and just practice a short mindful breathing practice to help bring us back to the present moment with compassion, awareness, and peace. And just to get ready for this practice, I'm going to make sure, if everyone can just make sure they're in a comfortable position, sitting up. If you want to, you can lie down. Sometimes it's hard not to fall asleep when you're lying down and doing a breathing practice, but if it's more comfortable for you and it's, not comfortable to be sitting up in a chair for a long period of time, then please, by all means, feel free to lie down and just relax. But when you're in a seated position, if you are, make sure you're comfortable and that you're sitting up nice and straight. Your feet are flat on the floor and that they're supported by the earth. And that all distractions, so anything that sort of would buzz or click or anything that is within your relative control that you can turn off, it's a good idea to do that now. And then just kind of check in with yourself. Make sure you're kind of sitting as comfortably as possible. And this practice, is not about controlling the breath, counting the breath, thinking about how long you're taking an in breath or an out breath. We can just breathe normally and naturally, feeling the breath come in, whether it's in your nose, your belly, wherever you feel it most. All we're doing is being mindful, observing the breath as it rises when you inhale, and then as it falls when you exhale. And if you want, you're welcome to either leave your cameras on or turn them off. Sometimes it's nice to close your eyes, just to go a little bit inwards when you're doing this practice and just be present with the breath so that it minimizes the distractions that are going on around you. So you can gently close your eyes and not squeeze them too tight. If you can just let them close from top to bottom, and just take a few moments to be still. Just appreciate. You can also maybe give yourself a little pat on the back for being here and taking this time for yourself right now. Now you can bring your awareness to your breath wherever you feel it most in your body. So take your breath in, just let it go as, observe it coming in and going out. And as you're breathing normally, think about and observe where it's coming in. Is it coming in through your nose or your mouth, or maybe both? And then watch as the breath comes in and travels into your lungs, your chest, your belly, maybe somewhere else. You can feel the breath as it gets warmed in your nasal passages, going into your lungs, and then just observing that warm air gently releasing out. And again, as you breathe in, just normally and naturally, be aware of the breathing in. And as you breathe out, just be aware of the breathing out. All you need to do is just maintain the awareness of the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. And there may be sometimes distractions, something in your mind that wants to go somewhere else, or something, a child or a pet or something that is calling away your attention. If you can, all you need to do is just gently bring the attention and the awareness back to the breath and watching it move in and then going out. You don't have to visualize, you don't have to count or control or figure out the breath. Just be mindful of the breathing in and out. There's no need for a judgment. You can just watch the breath move in and out, ebbing and flowing, almost like waves on the sea. You can feel the wave coming in and then rolling out. and there's no place to go, nothing else to do. You can just be here and now, noticing the breath and just living life, one inhalation, one exhalation at a time. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you can be mindful and just watch the breath rising on inhalation, maybe in your chest, maybe more in your belly, just watching it, and then watching it fall on the exhalation. You can just ride the waves of the breath, moment by moment, breathing in and breathing out. And from time to time, the attention may wander away from the breath. And you can just notice this, just acknowledge where you went, and gently bring your attention back to the breath. Breathing normally and naturally. You don't have to manipulate the breath in any way. Just be aware of the breath as it comes and goes. And then we're just going to take a moment to check in with our bodies as we're sitting here and observing the breath. We can observe sensations, maybe feelings, or maybe not feeling anything at all in different parts of our body, just checking in with ourselves now. And we'll start slowly in the toes and in your feet. Can you feel them being supported by the floor and by the ground? Be mindful of the different points at which they're touching the floor. Just be present there. Do they feel cold or warm? You can bring the attention into your ankles now. And up through your shins. There may be some tension or pain, sometimes in the knees. Are they comfortable? You don't have to move or change positions. Just notice how they're feeling. And then slowly bring your attention up into your thighs and your lower back. And feel your body being supported and carried by the earth, by the chair that you're sitting in. If there's any tension or discomfort, you can just notice that it's there. Acknowledge what you're feeling, but then just go back to the breath, breathing in and out, and just being where we are. And you can let your attention travel around to your belly and the front of your body. Breathing in, maybe feeling the breath come into the belly and then out. And then that breath into your chest and bringing the attention there. And letting it go. And then you can focus your attention a little bit on your hands, your fingers, as you're breathing in and out. Are they resting somewhere comfortably on your lap, maybe at your sides? Do they feel warm, cold? Bring your attention up to your wrists. And then up your arms, your forearms, your upper arms. And then breathe into your shoulders. Sometimes this is where we start to notice a nice amount of tension. Maybe not, but sometimes. And as you breathe in and out, is there a way you can just release a little bit of the tension there, if there is any? Or just notice what you're feeling. And then bring that attention to the neck, the back of your neck, and the lower part of your skull. Also sometimes where there's a lot of tension held. And just breathe in and out. Noticing if there is any tension or any pain. And you can just acknowledge it. If you're able to let some of it go a little bit, great. If not, that's okay too. And you can also bring some attention to the front of your neck. Swallow, which can help relax the muscles around your neck and your throat and your jaw. The waves of the breath come in and out. And let your attention flow from the back of your neck now, circling up the back of the scalp and the head, over to your forehead. And again, sometimes swallowing can kind of help relax the muscles in your face, on your forehead, in your eyes. Noticing if there's any tension there. Letting the breath come in and out. Letting the skin around your ears, your face, your jaw, your eyes just relax as the breath comes in and out. And again, letting the breath come in and out. Can you allow the muscles and around your lips and your jaw to just relax? And give it some attention there. And we'll just come back to the breath now. Noticing it coming in and out. And just observing. Watching it like waves rolling in and rolling out. This next breath is the only destiny, and you can love it when it comes. And as we start to come to the end of this meditation, Just be kind to yourself and have gratitude for taking the time to be present. Understand that being present for yourself is an act of love that you give to yourself. And find a sense of peace if you can in this. And gently you can start to come back to the virtual space where we are together. You wiggle your toes a little bit and your fingers. Maybe deepen your breath a little bit and gently, gently open your eyes. And we can come back together here. And just observe how you feel. And thank you all for joining me tonight.